Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to this week's chat, or Foster's live chat. This week we are discussing Season 5, Episode 8. Very excited to be getting into it. We've got about 17 or so minutes left of the episode, so you'll hear some of it in the background as I continue to watch and react to it. But if you are in the room, say hi. I will definitely give you a shout out. And feel free to comment throughout the chat. We were having a wonderful VIP chat, pre-chat just moments ago in the Facebook group, which does remind me that if you have not joined the comment below and let me know group on Facebook, it is very easy to do so. Go to facebook.com/groups/CBALMK, and we have a lot of things going on over there. One of the greatest things I love about the Facebook group is that comment below and let me know doesn't have to end at the conclusion of a live chat or pre-recorded video. The fun just keeps on going, and believe you me, since we have started this group, comment below and let me know just has not stopped. So we've been doing hangout chats and having great discussions in the group and all of that. So if you have not joined, please feel free to do so, to come along to facebook.com/groups/CBALMK. All right, so let's quickly cross over to the room. And as I say, if you are here, say hi, and I will definitely give you a shout out. President A says, hi all, made it. Haven't seen any Foster Season 5, but don't mind being spoiled. Awesome, President A, great to have you here. Angels is here. She says, hello all. Hello, Angels. Paley is here. Paley says, hey, won't be able to watch live because I'm running errands, but I think you'll be very happy with one of the cameos that's made in today's episode. Yes, I may very well be. I have seen that Jude is there. I'm about 17 minutes away, as I say, from the end, but I was very happy about that. Annabelle Foster says, I have a uni break in 2 weeks, so I can't wait to do some hangouts. Yay, Annabelle Foster, that's going to be so awesome. All right, you guys, I'm going to continue watching this episode then. If you have seen the episode, we are up to the part where I almost said Gabe and Anna there. Mike and Anna are having their engagement party, and Brandon has just sung his song. It looks like Mariana and Jesus are about to say a few words, so I'm going to continue on with that. But as I said, feel free to keep the comments coming while the episode is going.
Hi. By the way, that was beautiful, Gracie Brandon. And I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm so happy that you found Mike. He's an amazing guy. And you guys are totally soulmates, so we're so happy for you.
Yeah. So
Here we go.
Well, I guess I never really thought that I'd be at an engagement party for my birth mom. I never really thought that we'd have a relationship with you. Or you, yeah.
Oh.
But
Something's going to happen.
one thing that I know is that it's never too late.
Oh no. Oh no.
Even if you think it is.
Oh no. Oh no.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, now Mother has to say something. Mother of the bride. This will be interesting.
What the hell is a toast? Baby, this is my dad's engagement party. There is so much to say. We are so proud of you. They take such a... Listen to me, Brandon. If Gabe and Anna still have feelings for each other, it's not your business. Do you really want your dad to marry Anna if she still loves Gabe? You're unbelievable. Just stay out of it, okay?
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if he announced the engagement at the during his speech, Annabelle Foster? Oh my god.
Sorry, she's taking a break. Are you alright?
Not really, no.
I really want Jesus to get better and go back to school, but I'm not ready to re-engage.
Mr. and Mrs. Gutierrez. This is hard for us to say. We're sorry for what we did to you. We thought we were doing the best for our daughter. Who knows what might have been if we had handled things differently.
But even the parents want them to get back together.
Thank you. Way to make your old man cry, huh? I know what I was going for. It's a great party. Thank you. Everything okay? Brandon, thank you so much for the party. Yeah, sure. Dave's leaving, so if you want to say goodbye. Okay.
He's gonna ask her, isn't he?
Excuse me.
I know. I'm gonna get a chance to ask her.
Jesus' recovery is not your responsibility.
Sure.
It's his. And it's mine and Steph's. I'm so sorry that I didn't think about the burden I was putting on you. So you're not okay with us being engaged? No. No, of course not.
Oh, true, Annabelle Foster. Thank God.
Honestly, I just thought that maybe it was all in his head. I should have asked you. It's okay. I think it's sort of all is in his head. I never said that I would marry him. Talk to him, okay? Would it be okay if I talked to him first? Yeah, yes, of course. Thank you. Hey. Maybe the mom was right about indulging Jesus. I can't take the path of least resistance just because I'm afraid of the outburst. There's no lie. It's okay. It's fine. We're not giving up. Okay? We're not giving in to this thing with Jesus. We're going to fight to get our boy back. Whatever treatment it takes, we'll try them all until something works. Okay? When are we going to see that doctor in LA? A couple weeks, okay? So in the meantime, we take away that treehouse. Whatever else we have to get his attention.
Finally. It's taken long enough, hasn't it? Jesus has a condition known as TBI. It's causing him to fly off the handle every now and again. And it's made everyone in the family really uncomfortable around him. And rather than deal with the situation, his parents, Steph and Lena, have basically been giving him a free pass to everything. And he's gotten away with so many things because of his condition. And so it looks like now they're finally saying they're going to, clamp down and do what they need to do to adjust this behavior, because sometimes it's completely understandable that his condition will make him do things, where other times it's just totally unacceptable. And so they need to start drawing that line with him, and the line hadn't been drawn up until now.
It was just something Jesus said.
I still had feelings for him.
Yeah. He has this crazy idea that you and I could still be together.
Do you guys want them to get back together?
Look, I know I do it.
I wouldn't mind, actually, if they got back together, to be honest.
When I got out of prison, I felt sorry for myself. I should have found you and the twins. And we should have been a family.
Annabelle Foster doesn't want it.
We still can be a family. it's not too late.
What's she gonna say?
Because I still love you.
You have no idea.
Oh, B's listening in.
What do you say? I wish you came back.
She's gonna say no, isn't she?
But it is too late.
Oh.
I can't wait to marry him.
That's true. I will agree with Annabelle Foster. She does seem, more stable now. I agree.
There you are. Should we shut the door?
Oh, well. Should we shut the door, indeed? Honey, you got issues. I don't think she's going to necessarily go there. Although I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I don't want to marry you.
I love you. Right? But I can't wear this if it means what you think it does.
Are you breaking up with me right now?
No, I'm not. We're too young to be engaged, Jesus. And I can't be your only reason for wanting to go back to school. You need to do that for yourself.
So that's why you said yes.
I never said yes.
Well, if that's how you feel, then maybe we should break up.
Dude, seriously?
Serious.
No, I'm not a charity case.
I never said that you were.
Well, you think that I can't survive without you?
That's not what I meant.
You know what, Emma? I don't need you.
Yes, you do, Jesus.
Thank you, Maria.
She's stuck by you this whole time. She's been like the best girlfriend ever.
Oh, and now all of a sudden you like her? You guys are friends again? Well, that's great. But you know what? Leave me the hell alone.
Zeus.
I mean it. Let's just call it.
Don't do this.
You need to stay out of this. And if you don't want me forever, then I don't want you at all. Just go. Get out, Emma.
You're so stupid.
Exactly. That's true, they were. They were both off the handle, Annabelle Foster, that's true.
He's gonna get better, he really is.
Yeah, but she's not going to wait around.
What?
I feel so bad for Emma, seriously.
Listen to
I never thought I would, but I really, really do.
You don't have to do that. I don't mind. Anna's getting his
Yeah, that's true. The twins would have suffered, for sure. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get my bag. Thank you again.
Thank you.
He now likes her because she's not going to leave his dad. Well, at least not yet. Who knows what's going on with the show.
Protest is tomorrow, huh? Yep. I'm proud of you. You're not taking a stand. What? So, I'm a student at UCSD, right? And you really want to do something that jeopardizes your chances of getting in? So, I should just not express my beliefs because I'm scared? No, it's just something to consider. Campus protests are being violent lately. We're going to be peaceful. I know, it's not you that I don't trust, Cal. There are people who sometimes like to take advantage of these emotionally charged situations, create chaos. So are you saying I can't go?
No. Just saying you have to make your own decision.
I just want you to promise me if things do start to get out of hand that you will make the right call. Okay? Promise.
You better.
You know, Stratos doesn't even care about Anchor Beach Academy. He just wants revenge against Anchor Beach because of Nick. I mean, it's crap. If anyone deserves revenge, it's you and me because of what Nick did to us.
You're right.
I heard back from the people in the tower.
And?
They only want me.
But
Oh my god.
we're girl and gay guy.
I know. And that's what I told them. And, you know, even though I really want to do it, and it's an amazing opportunity, I told them I won't do it without you. If you don't want me to.
And she's gonna say good.
You did.
If you really don't want me to.
She's gonna be like,
Well,
yeah.
thanks. Screw them, right?
That backfired. It's funny because the boyfriend's now on board with her, and yet he's now sort of trapped because of the boyfriend. Oh, seriously, B? You're recreating that moment? Oh my god. That's funny, Jody.
Hi, I'm...
Oh my god! It's Emily's mom!
Grace's girlfriend. What?
Well, I'm her mother.
Well, this isn't what you think it is. It's kind of a joke, actually. A few weeks ago, Grace... Never mind, it's not important.
It's Pam Fields!
Meaning in this way.
You know, Grace has no business having a boyfriend, let alone going to prom. So, hey. Mom, this is Brandon.
We've met. Well, I'm just gonna...
Goodbye.
Hey, big answers. Yes, by the way.
I wish you would have told me that the first time.
I know, it's so weird, isn't it, Annabelle Foster? Oh my god, I never could have prepared to see Emily's mum ever.
Hey, how'd it go? Did you get the posters home?
Yeah.
No one was there. It was perfect.
Ooh, Drew.
Hello?
I need you to come to the school now.
Oh, true, Jody. How perfect. Yeah, Pam Fields did a cameo, Angels. Exactly, President A. Why don't all of them come over to the Fosters? That'd be good. Exactly, Angels. A. Lamb and now Pam Fields, who'll be up next week. Oh, what the heck did I just miss? Did something happen between AJ and Kelly that I like totally missed? I couldn't see anything, and Aaron's like was spying on them. Now he's walking away.
Come in today to get a little work done. And I find this.
Someone smashed the model.
Who did this? Why did someone? No idea. So I checked the security cameras. Your kids were the
Mariana.
last ones in the building.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was Mariana.
No. Gabe.
Yeah, President A. Hey, his new girlfriend will be Alex Drake. Exactly. Oh, I think Gabe's left. Yeah, it looks like he's jelly.
Charlotte McCollum defeated. Ugly snowflakes melted hell. I was with a handful, my friend. Get out of my country.
Oh.
Select to Mexico, you third world trash.
Oh.
Build a wall. Build a
Oh
wall.
my God, no.
Build a wall. Stay clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Wow, go them for doing this. Considering all that's happening with Trump at the moment, go them for doing this. Wow. Good ending. Really, really good ending, I must say. I like how you hear both sides, like, what's the word? Protesting at the same time. I love that. Go them. Like, they always seem to bring about issues that are current, and this one's definitely no exception. It looks like that's the end of the episode, so I wonder what's going to happen next week. Obviously, I don't have the preview for next week, but it will certainly be interesting to see what happens next week. So a couple of things that came up this week that were quite interesting. Obviously, Gabe and Anna finally had their talk, and Anna told Gabe that it's just not going to happen. She's in love with Mike now, and it looks like Gabe has left, which is unfortunate because I actually liked seeing Gabe there. I had no problem with having him around, so I hope he's not completely gone. I also hope this doesn't mean that Courtney comes back next week, because if that happens, I'm going to have major issues. Very interesting to see Pam Fields, which is what I call her. It's obviously not her real name, but Pam Fields will rock up into Foster's Land. So that was pretty cool. And it's going to be interesting to see how that complicates things. This girl that Judy's hanging around with, I honestly don't really like her. And I don't know if you guys like her or not, but I'm just really not a fan of hers, to be completely honest. I feel like she's a really bad influence on Jude. So we'll have to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. But I did find it interesting that Jude's boyfriend was happy to relent on the video gaming issue, considering it's now a job. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that was interesting. Obviously, some issues that arose at Anna and Mike's engagement party, but I very much enjoyed the scene between Lena and Emma. Lena and Emma. I loved that. You can clearly see the struggle that everyone is having dealing with Jesus and his TBI. Oh, hey, Skylab, thank you for being here. Jesus and his TBI. And so I really, appreciated that moment that Emma got to have with Lena. And I'm really looking forward to them cracking down on you know, when he does the wrong thing. I thought that was going to happen this week, but obviously not. They're just sort of confirming that they're going to take away his treehouse and other things. So hopefully next week we will see that happen. So if you had any thoughts or, you know, any comments, or even questions that arose owing to this episode of The Fosters, certainly let me know and I will read them out and we'll discuss them. Love it, angels. Hello, Asus. What's that, Div? That would be hilarious. Oh, good point, Annabelle Foster. So Annabelle Foster saying, yeah, what's the bet? They're going to blame Jesus on the model, but in reality it's Mariana. Yeah, very possible. It's certainly consistent with how he's been behaving and also the TBI, so it would make sense that they would try to blame him for it. But yeah, definitely I think it was Mariana for sure. Annabelle Foster also says, or Jude's boyfriend knew that the girl would not say yes to it. He seems like a sneaky boy. Ah, potentially possible. I spy our prediction of Kelly going towards the justice system, law, social work coming a little more true. Yeah, definitely. It looks like she is headed that way. And the college that she's applying for seems to be pushing her in that direction. And Aaron seems to be pushing her there as well. Skylar says, I just want to deck Jesus in the face. How come, Skylar? Let us know. Are you talking about because of what happened this week with him and Emma? I found that a little heartbreaking. I love that Mariana stood up for her. Like, seriously, go Mariana, considering the issues that they've had recently. But yeah, Jodie says that she's going to go because she wants to watch the Fosters, but she doesn't want any spoilers. No problems at all, Jodie. Yeah, no problems at all. Feel free to join us on the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/CBALMK. We do hangouts and stuff that aren't always related to the Fosters, sometimes just general chats or whatever. Yeah, and you can stay up to date with everything that's going on behind the scenes. But thank you for being here. Skylar says, I wonder if Gabe left because of the awkwardness between Anna saying it's too late, so he's embarrassed, or if he left because of the treehouse thing. Yeah, who knows? It could have been either. My first thought was Anna, but yeah, you make a good point with the treehouse. Annabelle Foster says, who says she still can't create artwork on the side though? Good point. She could totally make an artwork to do with the protest theme and get it spreading on social media. Very good point, Annabelle Foster, for sure. Skylar says, I want Med to deck him for meddling. Who do you want to do it? Do you mean Mediana? Yeah, so like I would totally be on board with that. Doing an engagement party, yeah. Oh my god, that speech that he gave, so not the right time. Sorry, Jody. Sorry. So sorry, I didn't mean to offend. It'd be great to have you as part of the group. Yeah, so all in all, I think it was a good episode. It was certainly one of my favorites, I'll say, for the season. I loved having Jude back in the episode again, so that was really good. I loved the protest at the end. I hope they don't get arrested. So far, it seems like a peaceful protest, so nothing really bad's happening. They're just sort of shouting out their beliefs. So or chanting rather their beliefs. So I'm pretty happy with that. Annabelle Foster says, methinks Kelly and AJ are being drawn back together. Yeah, it certainly looks that way. Looks like that's what they're painting at the moment. Skylar says, I wanted to deck Jesus for meddling during the engagement party. Like, how rude is that? Yeah, exactly. It was not the right time or place, especially considering that Gabe and Anna ended up having a conversation anyway. It was very wrong of him to do that at that point in time. I would completely agree. Yeah, so does anyone have any predictions of what might happen next week? I'm guessing some of you have seen the preview for next week. Obviously, I haven't. But yeah, if anyone has any predictions, then feel free to let me know. Annabelle says, I think we need to protest to have more Jude. Oh, we certainly do, Annabelle Foster, for sure. We'll definitely have to get on to Peter Page and all the others. Definitely protest to have more Jude. I am up for that for sure. Annabelle Foster says, when do you not want to deck Jesus nowadays, though? Lots of the stuff he's doing, people blame on the TBI, but in reality, he's actually just being an idiot 16-year-old. Yeah, exactly. Completely agree with you, Annabelle Foster. Like, they're just being so nice and sweet and all that to him and letting him get away with everything because of his TBI. But yeah, I think they are completely forgetting that he is, there are times where he's just acting out. Yeah, and that needs to be dealt with. Skylar says, Kelly and Aaron fight. Ah, well, you know what? I'm not surprised about that, considering the way he was acting in the last scene there. Angel says, fun fact, the actress who plays Pam Fields is actually an R&B and dance singer in real life, and also had about 100 husbands. Oh, okay, well, that's an interesting statistic. Oh, there you go. I never knew she was an R&B and dance singer. There you go. It's something interesting. We all learn something new every day, don't we? Yeah, maybe she'll do some singing with Brandon. Is that why they've brought her in? You know, eventually they'll get along and record a song together. It's possible. Don't count anything out when it comes to the Fosters. That's for sure. Yeah, I'd like to see where Jude's going to go with this whole thing as far as the gaming thing is concerned. I don't know, like, I'd like to see them do some other things, or at least with Jude. And Jude seems to be just like focusing on one thing, just the gaming thing, and that's it. Whereas the token gay character, if you discount Steph and Lena, I'd like to see them, you know, the writers cover more gay issues with Jude. But that may just be me personally, but that's what I would like to see. Skylar says, AJ was cool this episode. Yeah, completely agree. Very cool. It was great seeing him at the college. Almost said university there. That's what we call it in Australia. It was great seeing him at the college. Annabelle Foster says, lol, I'll take that over Courtney coming back. Yeah, for sure. And Skylar says, he was being supportive in a friend way. Oh, there you go. Marissa's here. Good morning, Marissa. No problems at all that you fell asleep. Great to have you here. So, yeah, I loved the episode, as I said, probably one of my favorites. A lot going on, a lot of good things. There wasn't really a lot of fluff at all in this episode. Yeah, I found it really captivating, all in all. So we'll have to see what happens next week with Jesus, the TBI, how they deal with that. Jude, how he deals with the gaming thing. Hopefully we move on from that and move on to more exploring more gay issues. I really hope that's the case. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the relationship between Emma and Jesus. Are they going to be completely broken up now? Or, you know, was it just a little fight that they had and that they're going to get over it? What's going to happen at this protest? Is Kelly going to be arrested? Yeah, it's all going to be really, really interesting and so relevant to what's going on these days, especially with Trump. So I'm very happy that they are doing it. So there you go. Annabelle Foster says, some very subtle hints continuing with Steph and alcohol. She couldn't even stay away for one night. She had to sneak in and have a drink. Yeah, interesting point. I didn't really think too much about it at the time. I just thought of it as, you know, she just wanted to have a drink. But you make a good point. She does have a history. So, yeah, it's an interesting point. That's okay, Marissa, you're with us now. So yeah, guys, any other comments at all on the Fosters? If not, then what we may do is wrap up here and start a Hangouts chat. But if there is more that you want to say, please let me know, because this is a Fosters chat. And then once we conclude here, I'll end this live chat and we'll go into a Hangouts and where we have fun general conversation. If you'd like to be a part of the Hangouts chat, all you need to do is join the Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/CBALMK. One of these days, that's just going to roll right off the tongue. Yeah, so just request to join, we'll add you, and then, yeah, you can join us in our general Hangouts chats. Annabelle Foster says, some very subtle hints continuing with Steph and alcohol. She couldn't even stay. Oh, sorry, I just read that. President A says, prediction, Trump will appear on the Fosters to confront Kelly. Oh, I like that. If that happened, I would be really happy. Not necessarily happy to see Trump, but happy that it happened. or even if they had some person playing Trump in the episode. Skylar says, AJ's advice versus Aaron's advice. Thoughts? Do you mean as far as Kelly going to school? Is that what you're referring to, Skylar? Can you just elaborate for me on that? If you're referring to school, her going to the school and what she should apply for, or if it's something else. Yep, so Marissa's put the link of the Facebook group up on in the chat. So if you'd like to join, just click on that link and we will add you. Yeah, so Angels is making a point about anyone have any idea if there's going to be any other PLL characters that will make a cameo next, because we have already had Eddie Lamb and Pam Fields. Yeah, very good point. I wonder who it's going to be. What do you guys think? Yeah, it seems like more than a coincidence that we've had more than one. Annabelle Foster says Aaron kind of just wants Kelly to do. Aaron just wants Kelly to do what he thinks Kelly should do. AJ wants her to do what she wants to do, but responsibly. There you go, yeah. And Skylar says, yes, the advice about school and what she should apply for. Yeah, so in a way, I see what Aaron was saying to her. You know, why not just apply for a course that will get you into the school? You know, at least the goal is to get into the school. So I see what he's saying. I also see what he's saying about going into law or whatever, so she can continue to get justice. So I completely agree with what he's saying. But at the same time, she is really passionate about art, so I do think she should go for it. When I consider both sides, I am more on AJ's side. I prefer his advice than Aaron's in this particular situation. Generally, I'm all for Aaron's advice. I definitely was for Aaron's advice regarding the protest. But in this case, I would probably say that I'm leaning more towards AJ's side. If there's something that you love, you should definitely go after that and not settle for a compromise. Go for gold. And it's certainly saying that a friend of mine and I have been saying for many years is go for gold. She should definitely do that. If she wants to apply for art, she should definitely do that and see what happens. All right. Well, if there's not much else, I might finish off this Fosters chat for this week, and then we can start a general Hangouts chat. Of course, if you guys want to talk about the Fosters in the Hangouts chat, that's totally fine as well. It'd be great to have all of you there and hear all of your lovely voices. We certainly have had a lot of fun with Hangouts ever since we started the Facebook group page, so definitely feel free to join us on the Facebook group. Marissa provided the link, as you can see, and come and join us in the Hangouts chat. So yeah, we can talk about that, and we can theorize about which next Pretty Little Liars star is going to make an appearance and everything else that has been happening throughout the week. But until that moment, or if not, I look forward to seeing you at our next chat. Now, our next chat will be on Friday for our social issues chat. And I'm looking forward to that. We had a fantastic social issues chat last week when we spoke about abortion. It's going to be interesting to see what does come up this week. And depending on if all things go well, we might have another in today's news chat as well coming up very, very soon. So if you guys would like to come along to that, I will certainly be posting the details on that on the Facebook page. But until the social issues chat, or on Sunday, Charm Chat, if you come along to that, I am Francois T. Thank you so much for being here. And I think now more than ever, we need to make love and not war. Give someone you love a hug today and tell them that you love them. There are so many issues going on in the world, social issues. And I feel like if we take the time to take a step back and just appreciate one another, the world would be a much better place. So, they say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And in this case, I believe the single step is leading with your heart. So lots of love to all of you. Spread the love. And until I see you next time, I'm Francois T. Bye, guys.